This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 394. I spent 60 minutes with a billionaire yesterday. Here's what I learned, by Benjamin Hardy of benjaminhardy.com. And I'm Dan, your host, and welcome back to Optimal Startup Daily, or welcome for the first time if you're new here. This is where I read to you from some of the best blogs on entrepreneurship. And if you have any topic requests for us for future shows, please do tell us about those. Come visit oldpodcast.com to share those ideas. That's the word old, O-L-D, podcast.com. So with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. I spent 60 minutes with a billionaire yesterday. Here's what I learned, by Benjamin Hardy of benjaminhardy.com. Yesterday, I sat down with Graham Weston, the co-founder of Rackspace, a company which recently went public in 2008, and in 2016 was purchased and taken private by Apollo Global Management, LLC. I was introduced to Weston by superconnector Joe Polish, who's the founder of Genius Network. Selling Rackspace made Weston a billionaire. Since stepping away from Rackspace a few years ago, Weston has focused his energy and attention on the city of San Antonio, where he lives. He's created a startup incubator called Geekdom, where people pay $50 a month to have access to the co-working space and community. Weston has personally invested hundreds of millions of dollars into San Antonio to re-energize the city and make it more of an innovation and technology-driven city. San Antonio is Weston's startup now. While other people are trying to start a company, Weston is trying to scale the entire city of San Antonio. This is a different level of thinking. So, how did he do this? Belonging. First, he understands that human beings have an innate need to belong. Maslow put belonging as essential on his hierarchy of needs. But people don't simply want to belong anywhere. Yes, they need to belong, they need to feel needed and valued, but ultimately people want to belong to a winning team. If you feel that the team you're on isn't moving forward, then that has a negative impact on your entire identity and perspective. From Weston's perspective, the purpose of work and the best way to energize a group of people is help them feel like a valued member of a winning team on an inspiring mission. Weston is for sure a capitalist, but he's not motivated by money. He's motivated by purpose, hence the inspiring mission. Weston says, quote, "You can get people really excited to work when they feel they're a part of something important and inspiring," end quote. The Power of Two. Weston loves a particular book, Powers of Two. The book is about the innovative pair of working in twos. Consider the examples of John Lennon and Paul McCartney, or Marie and Pierre Curie, or Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Working in twos is more powerful than working solo, no matter how introverted or creative you are. The best creative work is collaborative. Even people you think work solo have scores of advisors and people who help them make their work happen. Weston applies this principle to every area of his life. He has advisors or collaborators in everything he does. Billionaires think in terms of who rather than how. Rather than trying to do everything themselves, billionaires find experts and specialists who are brilliant at what they do and get immediate help. This is a very different mindset than we're taught in public school and in society in general. People are generally taught to figure things out rather than collaborate and innovate. An upgraded mindset. The human brain is highly adaptive and always changing. When you change your behavior, you change your personality. Over time, your brain develops new neural connections and networks, and you have a new brain. You also have new memories of the past, since your past is always reconstructed based on your present circumstances and brain and perspective. When you begin surrounding yourself with billionaires and people who think much bigger than the typical person, you start to have many of your core assumptions of life and possibility peeled away like layers of an onion. Your subconscious doesn't really know how to handle what it's grappling with because what you're learning is forcing you to unlearn everything you've been conditioned to think and do. People who grow in success often become highly skilled thinkers and strategists, as well as visionaries and leaders who can inspire and motivate others to build. This doesn't mean they don't have brilliant technical ability. In fact, they likely have a higher degree of technical ability than their counterparts, the experts and specialists they begin hiring and partnering with. However, they literally have a new and different brain, one wherein they have a much harder time getting caught in the weeds of technical creation. They think much differently, broadly, and at scale. They have the eye and ability to do the technical work, which allows them to determine if the work being done is good, but they stop doing it themselves. Their time is worth 100 or 1,000x if they don't do the technical work anymore. As a result, they build several partnerships, small teams of 2 or so in several different areas of their life. This allows them to get their brilliance, their ideas and thinking into a collaborative synergy, and their partner creates it. Over time, they get good at creating the right partnerships with true experts who are the best in the world at what they do. They can make a much bigger impact and do far more by partnering over and over. The fear. The thing is, most people don't have this skill, nor do they have this confidence. Who are you to get other people to do your work for you? It doesn't have to be this way. Again, people want to be valued members of winning teams on inspiring missions. You shouldn't assume that people hold the same values as you. As long as people are doing work they personally love, where they have freedom and autonomy as well as a high degree of responsibility, they will love what they're doing. In fact, they'll feel stoked and honored to be a part of the project. We live in the gig economy. Jobs shouldn't be viewed as jobs, but projects. Even Weston, who is spending hundreds of millions and decades rebuilding and transforming the city of San Antonio, views it as a project, not a job. And there are several different projects within the project. There are tons of different projects. How are you doing at building partnerships? Are you maximizing your strengths and superpowers or burning yourself out trying to do everything? Conclusion. Without question, billionaires think differently than the masses. Weston and others are literally trying to improve cities. They think in terms of partnerships. They understand what makes people tick, and it's clearly not carrots and sticks. It's being a valued member of a winning team on an inspiring mission. This is the essence of transformational leadership, inspiring individuals to buy into a powerful future and feeling valued and supported and excited to be involved. You just listened to the post titled, "I spent 60 minutes with a billionaire yesterday. Here's what I learned," by Benjamin Hardy of benjaminhardy.com. Now, for every technology-powered business, compliance is non-negotiable, and as complicated as it is, Leica makes the entire compliance process simple. Their platform combines automation with built-in expertise to help companies get certified, close deals, and approach compliance the right way. And Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to a robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets and miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manage your audit from beginning to end with full progress tracking through the app. And Leica's more than just a one-time solution. Maintain 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. And let me tell you, the Optimal team has had trouble in the past with compliance because it's just so difficult to keep up with. But Leica is here to help. Optimal Startup Daily listeners get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/OSD to get their exclusive deal. That's HEYLAIKA.com/OSD to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. And thank you to Benjamin. He is an organizational psychologist and the best-selling author of Willpower Doesn't Work and Personality Isn't Permanent. His blogs have been read by over 100 million people and are featured on Harvard Business Review, New York Times, Forbes, Fortune, CNBC, and many others. He is a regular contributor to Inc. and Psychology Today, and from 2015 to 2018, he was the #1 writer in the world on Medium.com. He and his wife Lauren adopted 3 children through the foster system in February 2018, and 1 month later, Lauren became pregnant with twins who were born in December of 2018. They live in Orlando, and you can come by benjaminhardy.com to learn much more. And thanks so much to Benjamin for letting us share his work throughout our podcast network. But that's going to do it for today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will, of course, be right back here with you tomorrow, and that's where your optimal life awaits.